episode of Desire to Inspire, your mama's favorite podcast. Dilbert, what's up, baby?
What'd you call me, Dilbert?
Yes, sir.
You know what's crazy? I don't think anyone's ever called me that.
Really?
Yeah. That might be the first time I've ever heard that name. And it makes me think of that little fucking cartoon from, you know what I'm talking about? Like, it was in the paper back in the day, like when we were children. Dilbert. It's fucking little weird dude with glasses. And I do not like being compared to him.
Well, there we go. Dilbert and Derf. What's going on, man? Talk to me.
Not shit, dude. I did have something I wanted to talk to you about. I know we're about when this airs. Who knows? We're over the halfway mark though for your 75 hard journey. As long as you haven't bitched out yet, but I have faith in you.
I can't fail before day 50, and you know why. And if you're listening,
you can't fail till day 76, bitch.
You're right.
But yeah, Eiffel, you fucking pussy. But basically, I wanted to talk to you about a concept that the creator of 75 Hard talks about all the time, which is test days. And it's kind of like these days where shit's just not going right. You know, you want to give up, and it basically kind of is either a turning point for the good or the bad. So I know that you've recently had some things that you struggled with throughout this journey. So I just kind of want to touch on that and hear about test days from your perspective. And then we can kind of dig a little bit deeper after that.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I haven't really had like test days prior to this because I always had like a loosely put together plan of like things that I wanted to do. And if I didn't want to do them, then I didn't, but like there was no consequence behind it. But there's been a lot going on in life. I mean, not bad things, good things. A lot of things that I'm working towards. I mean, trying to build this other job, fucking balancing just life and trying to get to the next levels of it and everything. And on top of that, my roommate, he just left yesterday. And that, like, I think weighed on me more than I thought it did. And like, I don't care if people are like, oh, you fucking, I don't give a shit. Like, that man was there for me for a lot of things that I don't even think he'll realize. And just like building a new life across the country from all my friends and family. He was there to like help, and we fucking tore it up. But
I saw him post his last drink at Katy Trail, and I was like, damn, Freddie can fucking enjoy this with him, man.
I know. And so I think that was on the back of my mind just because like this was a new life I started. And like he was that guy that was like, let's go do this, let's go. And we just fucking tore up Dallas, and it was a blast. And so seeing that journey end, even though he's going back to Ohio and, you know, creating this next chapter of his life, super fucking proud of him. But on top of that, I mean, people know how sales is. Like, you have to hit your number. If you don't hit your number, then like shit doesn't matter. So the end of the month was there. Everybody's going out and they're fucking, you know, celebrating that. Well, I mean, going off like to do a little send off for Brandon. And so they're going to, you know, our favorite spots, and it's 75 and sunny out, and they're drinking and eating and everything. And I had to stay back because I had things that I had to get in before the month was over. I had shit I had to do for 75 hard that I didn't complete earlier in the day. And I was probably the most mad.
Was that the day you texted me?
Yeah. Mad, frustrated, mentally just like all over the place with different tasks that I still had to do. And so I went and did my second workout, and I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to go and, you know, hang out with them and get a drink. Like, Brandon's leaving. But I got to go back home, and I got to do these things before the month's over and get things in. And there was just a lot of things, and it was pulling me in a lot of different directions. And so
that's the definition of a test day. 100%.
And so I'm out, and like one of the things you can do for a second workout is like a walk with intensity. Let me tell you, my best mile pace was that day because I was just fucking moving. And I texted Dylan, and I was like, bro, I really want to just like fucking pretty much give up. Like, I want to go, and I just want to fucking let free and hang out and just fucking enjoy the weather, have a drink, and just like soak in some time with like my friends to get my mind off of all of the chaos that was going on. And so like your message motivated me to get through it. Called some people, talked on the phone just to like kind of get my mind off of it, and listen to music, because music, I think, can help anybody get out of a bad mood if you listen to the right stuff. And so just started vibing to the music and realized like my mindset shift changed. I started like really thinking like, all right, are you really going to fail because you have 3 things that are like causing a lot of stress right now? Like, no, fucking get to it.
Those moments are like where you really figure out like, are my goals, or am I just full of shit? And like that fucking thought process will really fucking turn shit up a notch.
Yeah. And so that's what it did for me. And I ended up staying in, getting everything knocked out. I mean, fucking work until 10 o'clock, which isn't late, but it's later than any other day that I do for,
That's hella late, dog. I'm in bed by then. Like,
yeah,
sleeping
during the week, I'm in bed by like
already.
9:30.
Shit, I'm in bed an hour before that. We're probably in bed about the same time, and we're an hour time difference.
And so I woke up, got it all done, got everything in before the end of the month, checked off all the boxes for 75 hard. And then kind of just like took the time to just like fucking sit back and be like, all right, what can you learn from it? And I think that's important is when you have these test days, which I was having, it's like at the end of the day, reflecting on like how it made you better and what it made you realize to like move forward to continue to keep checking the boxes off and just like stopping and pushing them to the side. That's extremely easy. But yeah, man, I mean, that day was very mentally trying. I wanted to just be like, fuck it. Like this stuff really isn't important. But now looking back, I would have been, like you said, you'll be way more upset.
You'll be way more upset if you fail than like, it doesn't outweigh. Like,
yeah,
feeling good that night is not going to outweigh the way that you feel the next day. Like, fuck, I don't want to say wasted 30 some days, because like you still put in that work over those 30 some days. But it's like, it's a huge momentum shift. It's like, I could have took this L and now it's a huge win, because like, not only did I do everything I was supposed to do, but I didn't want to fucking do it. And I still did it anyways. And that's the difference maker, is doing things when you don't want to do them.
Yep. And I think it boils down to is like, everybody can stop when it gets hard. And I think majority of the people do. And whether that's quitting a bad habit, starting a good habit, fucking focusing your attention on something else, in order to change and in order for those changes to stick, you have to get over those hard times. It's not fucking easy. It's not fun. You have to make sacrifices, but making those sacrifices is going to level you up in the direction that you want to, or get you to the goal that you actually have in mind. Because everything is not easy. Everything's not simple like we think it is. And everything too, like stop being fucking selfish and being like, oh, this should get handed to me, or, oh, this is going to get, like, nobody's going to do it for you. Like, do it for yourself and be there. And I think that touches on a topic that we always preach about. And it's just like, staying true to like your values and your motives in life. And realizing that, yes, you can get off track, but if you stay strong, it gets easier.
I think the biggest misconception is that it's always enjoyable. Like that every single training session or every single meal or every single, like whatever it is, like it's always enjoyable. And at the end of the day, dude, it's not. Like there are far more workouts that I do not enjoy than I do enjoy. But I know like at the end of the day, like I have a goal that I'm striving for. And because I could easily skip out on all this shit. Like, and I haven't been as transparent as I probably should be. This Ironman training is taking a toll on my mental and like my body. Like that's a big reason that I think I am going to bed at like 8:30 is because I'm just so fucking exhausted, like from the entire week. And I'm still 8 months out. So it's like, if I feel this way now, and this is all in my head. Like this is just a cycle in my head where I'm like, if I feel this way now, what am I going to feel like in September? And like, if I'm struggling with this now, how am I going to do on race day? And it's like, I just keep getting all these negative thoughts in my head. And I don't really know like how to overcome them, except for fucking do it anyways. Like these thoughts are always going to be there. I'm always going to think this way. And no matter how many times like I try to push them out, they're going to creep back in. Like doubt, fear, whatever it is always going to come in. And the only way to really get through them is to face them head on. And it's just like really overcoming the resistance of not wanting to do it.
What do you, what is like the end goal? Like there's something keeping you going, and like, what is it? Like, why are you?
The fact that I've already committed to the Ironman, and not even like just for myself, but the fact that there's a community of guys doing it together. And I know that I have more of an endurance background than most of these guys. So if they can do it, I should be able to do it. And that might be like an egotistical thing, but like it's also a competitive thing. Like I don't want to come in last out of that group of guys. I don't want to fucking be the last one
Yeah.
across that finish line. And I know like there's no shame in that. Like you're still completing like this ultimate fucking feat of endurance. Like it's still a great accomplishment, but at the end of the day, I still want to fucking win. And I know I'm not going to win the whole thing, but there's a small group of guys that I could win.
Why do you have that attitude?
To win the entire fucking race, dude.
Why
There's
not?
people who come off an Ironman and run the marathon faster than I run a marathon by itself.
Jesus.
Yeah, like people are running sub 3 hour marathons in an Ironman, and I ran a 3:54 by itself, and I almost fucking collapsed on the course.
Do you do it for the, and I think we touched on this, but I think it's important to reiterate as we're like getting more people that are listening, or we're posting more things in groups that have a lot more traction and attention in them around this. But are you doing this solely to like big dick people, or like what is your motive behind it to do it? Because I think that's important.
It's definitely not the big dick people, because like I don't give a fuck. Like it's kind of like that thing where like when you're vegan, everybody got to fucking know you're vegan. Like, you know, like that stereotype. Like, I don't want that. I'm not going to like walk around in a fucking Iron Man gear all the time once I fucking complete this.
You're not going to wear a shirt that says I love keto diet?
Nah, I'm not going to do that. But I won't even wear like Iron Man branded gear all the time. I'll probably have like the shirt that I completed and just as like a memorabilia. But like, I'm not going to fucking be out here telling everybody, oh, you know what I did? Because like at the end of the day,
you can put a little sticker on the back of your car.
I hate people like that. I hate them. Like, come on, dude. Put your fucking dick away. But like, I don't know why I do these things. But okay. I do know that it's not an ego thing and it's not to big dick people, because like once I finish this race, it's gone. Like I can't focus on it anymore because I already did it, and now I'm on to the next thing. So I think I think it's just honestly having like something to push towards. Like I don't want to just be out here kind of like floating through life, like not trying to push myself. Like I genuinely do want to see like what my body's capable of. And I don't know any better way to do it than this race. I'm sure I'll find something else afterwards because I'm not going to want to just stop. But there is like, I've read about this thing called like Ironman Blues, where like you finish the race and now it's like, what the fuck do I do? Like you spent so much time like dedicated to this one goal. Like now what the fuck do I do?
Yeah. Because is there anything after like an Ironman? Like, is there any race that's like more something? Or
I mean, I'm sure people would argue like that different kind of ultra marathons are that are like farther distances, but they're all going to be on foot.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess the only thing would be like world championships, like Ironman world championships, which is a totally different fucking beast you have to qualify for and then like go there. It's like in Kona and you got to fucking, it's wild. But I don't know if I ever want to do another Ironman again yet. Like, might just be a one and done thing. Just, I did it. Let's check that box.
Is Dami singing?
She ain't even here.
No? Maybe it's somebody outside my place.
Is there someone in my apartment singing right now? Because I'll be freaking out, dude. No, I hope there's no one in my place. I don't hear anybody.
I guess it's just picking up something outside.
Yeah, please don't freak me out like that, bro. No, I'm leaving it.
I'm hearing a voice in my
I'm getting scared now, bro. I know there's people moving in upstairs, so maybe they're fucking singing their moving song. I don't fucking know.
To pick back up, sorry to digress. I mean, dude, the amount of hours and the amount of training you're doing a day, like how do you keep going where you don't get like mentally burnt out? Like I know like the other day you were sick and stuff like that, so that like brought you down, but like, bro, what keeps you motivated when you got to fucking train in water, on a bike, on foot, in the gym?
I think that's what helps is that there's variation, like that it's not all running or it's not all something. But honestly, like the only training that I really, really look forward to is weightlifting. Like, like the actual strength training. That's what I look forward to the most. And right now I'm really looking forward to runs. Like I haven't looked forward. I finally like, I don't know. I feel like I'm 100% again on my feet. And so like tomorrow it's literally in the program says a fun run. And it's like, it's got a time I have to hit, but they're like, don't worry about heart rate. Don't worry about pace. Just whatever feels good, go out.
That's dope.
Yeah. So I think it's just a variety. I don't think like I would really enjoy one type of training right now. I think I'd really
Yeah.
get burnt out.
Yep. That's dope. You like the trainer you got? Everything going smooth with that?
Oh, my coach?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's super helpful. He's been like sending like different videos, and even like when I was sick, like I hit him up. I'm like, hey, dude, like, because he has like we run like through this training app. It's called Training Peaks. So like if you complete the workout, it goes green. So like every week he'll like shout out Green Gang. It's everybody who completed all their workouts for the week. And this is my first week. I'm not gonna be in it. And I hit him up. I'm like, hey, I'm not gonna make Green Gang this week, man. I said I got in there. I did something. And he basically was like super encouraging, like, look, dude, you've been crushing every workout you've done so far. Like your fueling's on point, everything. He's like, if you got to take the weekend off, he's like, rest, recover, like whatever it's going to take. He's like, we're far enough out from the race. You've already got a good enough aerobic base. Like, do what you got to do.
Yeah.
He's been super helpful for sure.
That's dope.
Plus, he's been through it. So, like, being able to, like, any little questions I have, like, just throw them off of somebody who's already done an Ironman and is certified to train for Ironman, like, it's been very helpful.
Good shit. That's what you need.
Yeah, I probably fucking need a lot of things right now. But there's, going back to the whole test days thing, there's definitely been days where I've considered pulling out of the race for real. Being like, fuck it, I don't need to do that. But like I said, the community is kind of what keeps me going.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, that's good for something like that to have somebody or surrounding people around you, because it's not like I could give you the motivation to like find value to keep going just because it's not like I'm going through that or have ever experienced anything. So that's dope. You have that group that can all push each other to make it.
They're shit talking on Twitter every day. Every day. They haven't started shit talking me yet. That's what I'm waiting for. I commented on one of the things. So I'm like, damn, nobody said nothing to me. They're like, we don't want to say anything to you yet. We gotta get our base up first. He was like, I'll talk shit to you in everything lifting related, but I'm not gonna talk shit to you in this race yet. But he keeps saying yes, so I'm waiting for it to come, man. Waiting for it to come.
That's dope.
I think once the shit talking starts, I'll be better off. I think then it'll really push me because
that's how our friend group is. That's how we thrive.
I want to be.
You don't feel loved right now.
Degrade me.
I love it. Got anything else for this one, man?
Nah, I think that about covers it. But I'm not quitting.
Nope.
Not quitting.
Me neither.
Neither are you.
Desire to inspire, baby. Never give up. Go after your goals, achieve them. And if you're still listening, I know that this one is tailored more towards specific groups, but fucking challenge yourself. Stop being lazy. I know that we all have things that we got to work on, and you've been pushing them off. So get to it, make the goals, hit the goals, and get through the test days, baby. Not every day is easy.